This is the first of two videos about what powerful action steps can offer you and offer your school. Powerful action steps is an instructional coaching tool. Instructional coaching means going to watch a lesson, selecting the single most important thing the teacher needs to change about their practice to improve the learning of their students, helping them to change this aspect of their teaching through planning and through practicing with them, and then re-observing them the following week to check whether this action step has been achieved. This cycle, repeated regularly, has been shown by recent research evidence to be by far the best method of improving teaching quality that currently exists. There are, however, three challenges to having an effective instructional coaching program improving teaching in your school. The first of these is a quality challenge. How do we ensure that the coaches in our schools have the knowledge and the skills to set effective action steps and hold teachers to account to improve their practice? Second, accountability. In a school with 60+ teachers coaching each other and being coached every week, how do we check these observations are taking place? How do we check that our teachers are achieving their action steps? Without systems to do this for you, this challenge is a significant barrier to having an effective coaching program in your school. The third challenge is progress tracking. How can we, as leaders of teaching, know that our teachers are making progress in their journey from novice to expert? How can we evidence this progress to our teachers and also to external observers like Ofsted, who will want to know if we are providing robust CPD support? I've been running an instructional coaching program in my school for a number of years, and through trial and error and through constant iterations, I've developed a tool which does solve all of these programs. First, the quality issue. We need to make sure the teachers in our schools are skilled and able to select the right action step at the right time when they're observing lessons to ensure that our teachers make progress. We also need to make sure that our coaches know how to hold teachers to account to practice and improve their teaching before they go live in the classroom. We've built two products that solve this problem. The first of these is the steps. The Powerful Action Steps contains a huge coaching library of content and a decision-making tool to guide coaches. When a coach is watching a lesson, which area do they think the teacher needs to work on the most? Within that, where could the teacher make the most powerful change? So let's say the teacher needs to work on their behaviour management. What inside their behaviour management do they need to work on? This will guide the teacher to make a very precise action to set as well as the right planning and practice tasks to ensure their mentee really does make progress. So my mentee needs to work on their behaviour management. They then need to work on their lesson opening. They then need to work on students settling down to their work quickly and calmly. Now at the level of a precise action step, I'm going to ask my mentee to have a do now ready as the students enter the room, which is work that students can complete in silence without any help from the teacher, involving a recap of essential learning from previous lessons. I also know that to help my mentee achieve this, I will plan with them the perfect do now for a future lesson, and I'll ensure that it's one that the students can complete with no assistance from the teacher. By following this process, we can be really confident that the coaching in our schools will be of really, really high quality. The second content product is what we call our sequence. Imagine that a teacher comes to your school. They're a complete novice. What should they work on with their coach first? After that, what next? The order of the action steps that coaches set is a huge, huge factor in how much progress a novice teacher can make. We've built a coaching curriculum that takes novice teachers and their coaches all the way from complete beginner to highly, highly experienced and efficient teachers that will be able to get excellent results. For example, when the teacher first enters the classroom, they'll need to be coached on establishing their essential routines. How can they get students into the room in a calm way? How can they establish silence and a culture of attention, listening and focus? How can they run transitions? And how can they develop their classroom presence? Each of these areas then guides coaches to specific action steps and practice tasks that can be used in a coaching conversation. Once the teacher has been coached to improve their basic classroom routines, they'll need to work on the basics of lesson planning. This is the logical next step for them. They'll work on setting high quality lesson objectives, writing clear explanations, and begin to bring in some of the basics of cognitive science into the lesson planning. On your own, please do take the time to explore the sequence because there's an awful lot of really high quality content there, but rest assured, if your coaches and your novice teachers follow this curriculum, you will be building highly proficient teachers over the course of a single year. In the next video, I'm going to talk to you about Powerful Action Steps Professional, which is the platform that will run a coaching system in your school and solve the other two problems. We've talked just now about solving the quality issue. How can you solve the accountability and the progress tracking issue? That will be in the next video.